My name's Tyler Wagner, and this is my final presentation. So what you see right now, this is the Spur Vita project for National Western and CSU. This is located in Denver, Colorado. At JE Dunn, every project we create a purpose statement, and for this project we came up with, we are building a complex that will aid in understanding, improving, and sharing the value of improved animal health and the human-animal bond. Animal Health Complex is actually the first of 3 buildings being built. The next 2 will be the Water Resources Building and also the Food Building. These will begin construction in later September. They are going to start at the same time because like you see in this picture, there's a road going in between and there's going to be a walkway that will be crossing over. So in order for this to be completed correctly, they need to start at the same time and schedule. So what you see here is a sky view of what the National Western Stock Show used to look like in the earlier 1900s. We actually got this photograph from the National Western historian, and this details old stockyards. This is where they used to keep the cattle to get auctioned off, and these are actually still standing today. They are set to be removed though, here coming shortly. But it's also kind of cool to see where this campus looked like earlier, and then also looking at our future photographs of what it'll be. So my title this summer was Project Engineer Intern, so I got to work closely alongside our project superintendent, our project engineer, and also our senior project manager. I had a lot of job responsibilities this summer, and just to give some examples, I updated the procurement log, created weekly progress reports to be sent out, tracked and update concrete pours. I wrote submittals and RFIs. I took quantity takeoffs for formwork and equipment, formwork and CMU verification in field. I coordinated and wrote pre-install meeting agenda for our masonry trade partners. I was also tasked with coordinating and contracting the underwater horse treadmill. I budgeted forecasting for self-performed concrete. I posted RFIs onto the plans to update. I actually got to solely lead our safety orientations for new trade partners and new people on site. And I also documented safety issues, and I also documented safety positives as well. I've gained a lot of skills this summer, not only skills in construction such as coordinating scopes or documenting financials or writing contracts. I also gained a lot of people skills, being able to talk directly to trade partners, or even instances I got to talk to our JE Dunn CEO and other executives via Zoom. So I got to gain soft skills and hard skills, and just overall improved myself as a construction manager, but also just as a person as well. JE Dunn's motto for what every JE Dunn employee should encompass is humble, hungry, and smart. And during my 8 weeks at JE Dunn, I got to learn how to apply humble, hungry, and smart into my daily work routine. And what I've come up with is just a little bit more details into both and how I applied them. For humble, I thought coming into the internship, understanding I'm here to learn. My peers and trade partners are full of knowledge that I can gain. I also think being humble encompasses knowing that it is okay to, and also best practice to ask meaningful questions. But no such thing as a dumb question is true, but also never hurts to try and challenge yourself to answer your own question. Mistakes will be made, and own them and learn from them. For hungry, how I've applied hungry into my 8 weeks is that I absorb every piece of knowledge shared. I show up early and be prepared. I get a task, I execute the task, and I ask for another task. And also, it's not afraid to get out of my comfort zone is also very important in order to be hungry. And lastly, for smart, it's important to always be actively listening and engaging in conversations. It's important to have confidence in yourself to accomplish tasks and take on new challenges. Take notes, think before you do, and be proactive, not reactive. So a big challenge that the project team faced was we actually had roughly 30,000 cubic yards total of asbestos contaminated soils. This overall caused a 68 working day delay. This is a huge road bump that our project team had to overcome, but it was really cool for me to witness how a project team comes together and just kind of works together with trade partners and the owner to just work towards that final completion and successfully. So we had to demobilize equipment and trade partners. We also had to change our schedule tremendously to start work on the north side instead of the south side, but it was just a really cool opportunity to see how we could overcome. I loved my internship at J.E. Dunn for multiple reasons. You hear many companies preach about culture, but here at J.E. Dunn, I actually felt it, witnessed it, and contributed to it. I was able to build meaningful relationships with my project team in such a short 8 weeks. We got to golf every Wednesday. We hung out outside of work. I just created meaningful relationships, so it made it easy to come to work ultimately. I learned skills for being a better project manager, but also a better person. And I can't thank everybody enough at J.E. Dunn for having me this summer in these 8 weeks. And I'm extremely happy to be working at J.E. Dunn still during this last semester of school. And ultimately, just a great summer. And thank you so much.